Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Disco Elysium stream number 10, I think. It's been a couple days, but I'm looking forward to getting back into the game now. Hi, Satinel. How are you doing? So one thing we could do, one thing that I kind of wanted to do at the end of last game is, who knows these days? Oh no. I'm okay, not too bad. Got a bit of a headache today, but we'll get over it. Better than yesterday anyway. One thing that I kind of wanted to do is go arrest the lady Classier up top and then see how that scene plays out, get the achievement, and then load the game. Because I'm pretty sure I can still do that on my current save, right? Pretty sure anyway. So we have, on this save, we have talked to these guys, I think.
The Copper NATO is back.
Walk faster.
What do you want? Yeah.
I think, bye. Yeah, so I don't actually want to keep this save. Sorry, I don't actually want to keep the save where I'm arresting her. But I kind of do want the achievement for it since it's right here. Plus I want to see how the scene plays out. So let us go give her the bad news. And then we'll continue on from there and head into town.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for
Hey
questions
Osmiri, how are you doing?
pertaining to a murder
You haven't been
investigation.
slacking. We have been slacking, or I have been slacking. I think we skipped our stream yesterday, so... And we did a slightly shorter stream on Sunday, I think. So I haven't been around as much, but nice to see you. Thank you very much for always stopping by. I appreciate it. Let's go arrest her.
Yes, we demand
There may be grounds here, at least for an extended detention.
a little whimper. The young woman hears you. She's looking around.
Oh, maybe she didn't. Maybe I don't have
I
a chance
did.
to
There
arrest
was
her
an
anymore.
older-
That is, anyone could.
What time?
Thursday night.
It checks out.
She stands before you, holding her back very.
I agree.
Okay. Okay, it's not. You lug your like I lied before. Like I no
Falsif.
passport.
Why would they do it?
I didn't show.
She fears an arrest right.
It's got that.
It's a grad name. Jim's.
I haven't said it a lot.
She's feeling dead.
Oh, so
She
maybe we
nods,
cannot.
her
Maybe we
back
can't actually
straight,
arrest her anymore.
Ready for whatever is next.
I kind of assume that this route would let me go back in and arrest her anyway. I mean, I
She
could
nods, then
still go
nervously
back
pulls.
another save and
Okay.
try it, but at this point. She's fine. She'll...
She slowly.
Wait, was there an option there?
I was just
She
thinking,
will...
what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Yeah, none of these actually give me that arrest option anymore. Fell asleep yesterday because I'm sick. Oh, so am I. Turns out you never realize how often you swallow until it physically hurts to swallow. Oh no. But you got cough sweets, cough drops, yeah. So the world isn't ending anymore. But I hope you feel better. That sucks. A lot. But yeah, the cough drops, hopefully the cough drops, cough sweets help. Yes, get well soon. Or else. Okay, we can't harass her anymore. Let's load this. Just to save a few minutes. Why is everyone sick now? Good question. Here it's because of the changing of the weather. For me, usually I get headaches when the weather changes too abruptly, especially around winter.
You think you have a pretty hot suspect right now, don't you? That Ruby of yours.
Yeah, and?
Notice how it came together without casting too much suspicion on Classier.
Classy.
It was nice and Ruby-centric in the end.
What do you mean?
Anything strike you a bit off about this mishmash?
The footprints in the pinball workshop didn't fit with the Odd Souls prints on the crime scene.
No, they didn't.
So far, no one has mentioned hearing the shot.
Notice how this hasn't come up at all. Even Hardy and his boys didn't mention it. Neither did you.
Thanks, Volition.
No, that's right. Finish thought. Just finish it and conveniently go on. She's watching you leave right now. You know that. Free as a bird on that roof, lighting up a cigarette and thinking, am I glad Ruby's in this shit and not me?
Yeah, I want to arrest her, but I don't have the option to arrest her.
Don't listen to this guy. The theory was solid. He's just jealous. Move on. It's no use harassing her further.
So setting out, this was about as far as as you got. Did you do all these conversations as well? Yeah.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man.
These conversations, the one you said you did arrest Classier. So yeah, you must have gotten this conversation, like this logic volition thing that just happened. The conversations with the guys in the tavern. So I need to bring him here for two things. One is this and one is the lady. I'm gonna do the lady first. Oh, that one happened as a result of you not arresting her. Okay. Yeah, I kinda wanted to. What's this? We'll see.
The woman.
Huh? What is it? What do you want?
I think I know what's going on with you.
And what is that?
You're a pail driver. You transfer goods through the pail. Look, it says right here.
Great. He asked the Pines rep about the bail, and now he's talking to everyone about it. Fine then. Just try not to black out again, and don't contemplate. We don't have time for that.
Everything is related to the pail. My condition, the case, everything is all anthroponetic.
That is exactly what I didn't want you to think. Ma'am, my partner wanted to know if you work in pail transport.
No offense. But your partner?
She lights a cigarette. A white and silver cloud of smoke disappears into her mouth.
Seems like a bit of an idiot.
Yeah? She breathes out. The air tastes sweet.
Republica. A filterless cigarette from Misk.
I'm not an idiot. I'm a detective of the RCM. Don't say I'm an idiot. Nah, I'm not that. I blacked out after a night of heavy drinking and lost all memory of the world. I blacked out from sheer heartbreak and lost all memory of the world. Republica smells the air. That's not very healthy. I kinda want to pick number 3. I blacked out from sheer heartbreak and lost all memory of the world.
Like Gabriel Buenguerro in Segúreme, Paraíso.
She nods
You're
and
the
smiles
opposite
unkindly.
of me, then. I remember everything, even the things I never knew.
Things you never knew?
The smell of liquor on Gabriel's lips after the shoot. In the motor park. The roses on the day of Franco Negro's coronation. On the grand stairs of Ryle. The smoke from the fowling piece when Dolores Day was shot. The look on her face, like an orgasm. The wound in her chest. My hand in my father's hand. Except I never had a father. And I never shot her innocent Dolores Day.
Over radiation?
Heroic doses, Herifia. Heroic.
Isn't that dangerous?
Thought insertion? Dithering? The Grad Catalan Magistral? It's more than dangerous. It's sad. But at first I had to make a living. Now, when you've seen it all go away like that, rolling off like the sea, and then come back to this...
She gestures at the square, the broken horse monument, the clanging of machines in the distance.
What are we doing here? For thousands of years, Gabriel. It doesn't have to be like this. We can just give up. We can just become a vapor.
What does it look like, the pail?
Like looking into the ocean at night, in the dark.
And... Hey Flo, she probably is the Oracle of Delphi the way that she's going, yeah. Apparently she's absorbed memories from other people, I guess. Or through the pail. which is this insubstantial thing between islands. I don't know. It's kind of confusing myself, but yes. She's the Oracle of Delphi. Let's go with that.
You cannot
And?
see it, but you know it's there. And it's big, bigger than anything. Bigger than all the other things combined.
What does it feel like?
Nothing. Until
How are
it
you doing,
starts.
Chloe?
When you
Hope
are
you're doing
deep
well.
enough. Then, for me, it's like autumn. Dark, gray, and orange. The orange of street lights and the color of streets in electric light. It smells like autumn too. It smells terrible.
It smells autumn too. It smells terrible. Hey Flo, I managed to solve that puzzle the other night after you went to bed. The one in the demo. It took like quite a while more, but eventually we managed to make all the pieces fit. I'm pretty proud of that.
Nostalgia. Cooped up in the cabin, shaking. Terrible nostalgia. For yourself.
Oh no.
For humans.
Then disappointment.
It's too
Yikes.
much to bear. She loves it.
For yourself, for humans, it's too much to bear, but she loves it. How do you pass through it? You see, you mentioned that you have a dentist appointment tomorrow, and then you put that emote of a snake with no teeth in my chat. The Park Champ emote. It is a snake, right? I always think it's a snake. That's gonna be you tomorrow after your dentist appointment. How do you pass through it?
In the belly of an airship, behind the stair windows. So you don't look straight into it. It's not advised to look into it.
Is it a lizard? Maybe it is. Not a Dislari then?
No, the same one, a roller. They all are nowadays. Special wheels for connecting to the floor of the hole.
She points to the machines clumped up like toys.
The wheels all small and round. Multi-axle trailers.
One last thing. You said we can just become vapor?
Yes,
No elaboration.
Wow, these answers. I would rather have what I have than what you have. I would rather have what you have than what I have. I feel I already have what you have in some way. Jeez, these answers. Jeez. Jeez. This game makes me overthink simple seeming conversations and try to get into the psyche of like my character. The answers are also similar, but obviously they mean very different things. So he obviously is not very happy where while asleep he has picked the answers that try to that seem to try to avoid waking up. But his sleep is also very jittery, like he hasn't had a good sleep in forever, right? So in a sense, he kind of wants to become vapor. That's why he asked this question. That's why you're forced to ask a question. She has a lot of memories of a long time ago. He has forgotten all his memories. I think he would rather pick number 2. I would rather have what you have than what I have. Just because he's so afraid of his own memories right now.
they say there is a point. One that I have not crossed. In the Pale, super deep. If you stray too far, of course, on the U41A, or in Lomonosov's land, where every step you take is one step further from home, no matter the direction. It's a point you cannot come back from. Your mind becomes so radiant with the past, there is a flip. Instead of writing, it erases memory, nearing some kind of indescribable finale. Maybe you've been down the motorway south?
She looks at the cigarette. It's almost out. She has swallowed it hungrily. Then at you. The motorway south?
It's a story as lone horsemen tell. Lone horsemen, Sheriff, not pale drivers. Way beyond the established pale that's lit by radio frequencies, where it goes silent and dark, and the process begins, erasure, kilometer by kilometer, in any direction. The motorway south is a road you cannot come back from.
What is at the end of the motorway south?
No one knows what's at the end. I've only glimpsed the beginning. I've only felt it in the distance when I was a child. A child rowing on the lake.
Ma'am?
Josiane.
A sigh escapes her lips, then silence as she stares within herself.
There is nothing more to do now. She's far away.
You fried both your brains enough for today, detective.
He inspects her, no response.
Let's get some air. This one's far gone.
He shakes his head silently as he turns to leave. This might imply that there are future conversations with her if I come back here. Okay. They gave us a new thought. Let me clear all these things first. Wait a minute. Oh, this thing open now. The cargo container door. I bet this says 3 days now, right? I can't actually see the check. But this is like 3 days in a while. I have 1 skill point. And this thing, motorway south. Temporary research bonus, -1 visual calculus, bizarre angles. At the edge of the map, the landmass begins to disintegrate into pure trigonometry. The ocean melts, becoming a tangle of sines and cosines. The mountain range turns into a sharp-angled azimuth. Its green rain shadow dithers, like music turning to a waveform, and then vanishes. This is the end. A half-remembered textbook from your childhood. The porch collapsing on the edge of the Isola. A transition from reality to pale. A single vector shoots out like a rocket. Is the motorway south, splintering out from the known pale? To where? Where does it go? What does this give me? I don't know, but it looks like something I want to learn. Unlock. Tunnelize. Sounds fun.
The woman looks. Girl child, you hear her say. Girl child, girl child.
Huh? What is it?
Sorry. What is this? Ah, new thing. But let's go do this.
A lorry abandoned. The smell of cigarette. There's something odd about the passenger seat. The seating fabric
So
has been
this
pulled
is new
tight
to me,
over
which
the
I
lower
found
side
last
of the
night, which
seat
was like
where the toolbox
few
should be.
few streams ago, last Friday, I think. So that was peel off the cover on the passenger's seat.
Voila! A stack of neatly folded papers has been stashed behind the seating fabric. You see 3 maps depicting a large metropolitan area. It's Revachon. Some of its routes and highways have been outlined with a pen.
But Kim was not with us at the time, so I couldn't progress with this.
Bonne prise.
The lieutenant commands you as you shift through the treasure, well worn and folded into neat squares. Fold open the topmost map.
This large map displays the elevated motorway called 881. The intake leading to Martinez is marked with a blue X. There's another X on the off-ramp at a place called the Old South. Toll booths at the intakes are marked with a circle. It looks like there are scant few ways of getting onto the elevated motorway that runs over Jamrock. And this person knows them all.
Ah, the background music is so good.
There, hundreds of thousands of motor carriages roar on the 881. High above the mess of brown and red roofs, that is Jamrock. The commuters don't even look down. The world ceases to exist outside the windshield.
Okay, so this one was the one we couldn't do before, I think. Where does the road lead?
To Coron, through the middle income
Oh no, I
neighborhoods
guess we
there.
did
this
these.
municipal map from the no storm will ever drown.
But we
The
couldn't
final
draw a
map
conclusion.
displays these service tunnels looks like the smugglers have infiltrated the road network belonging to East Motor Tract.
Here, I guess here was where we got stuck, although I'm not sure why, since this roll works now. So the 3 maps were elevated motor, the toll booths leading to the elevated motorway, the complex system of storm sewers underneath, and the labyrinth of service tunnels left over from the construction. You have to say it out loud, that's why Kim can respond, yeah. So we didn't have Kim here the other day. We do now. The smugglers have infiltrated the motor track.
So it would seem.
The lieutenant examines the map with a furrowed brow.
The RCM patrols most of these auxiliary roads, though apparently not all of them.
Where does the contraband end up?
Hard to say. This distribution network looks certainly large, yet still vague enough. It doesn't reveal much about the Besmerti behind it.
Besmerti? That sounds vaguely familiar.
The Besmerti is a Revacholian crime syndicate. They see themselves as the inheritors of the 14 Revacholian Indo-tribes. But really they're just violent gangs vying for control on the west side of Revachol. With cool names like La Puta Madre and Aura Masta. It's a dark parody.
Who do you think is behind this?
It's definitely not the Union. They just do some logistics. This operation has spread everywhere in Jamrock. If it's that widespread, then Madre remains the most likely suspect. Here's bad news. There have been attempts at a serious investigation before, but they haven't ended well for those involved.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is a brave man for saying Madre's name without the winces and whispers that usually accompany it.
Interesting. Return the stack of papers under
Best
the
not
scene.
to disturb the scene. I'll have forensics go over the lorry and pick this up later.
The stack of maps looks just like before. Looks like the freaks,
Strange. There's...
the
Bye.
ghostly agate clothes, the rusty...
We also need to know we don't need to talk to anyone else, right? We don't need to talk to the people up top in the cargo container, and we don't need to talk to Joyce. I'm sure if I walk around I'll find a couple more, but I don't
Now
know that we
it's
have
turning
to.
into a...
We do need to go argue with the cargo container door though, so we should do that. I'm not sure if there's no... We should go around and look for NPCs as well. Hello.
Hello again, esteemed.
BRB. Okay.
Hi, Ace Detective.
Hi, Ace Detect. Can I redo this check? This check will injure me though, so maybe I shouldn't redo it.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms.
I have
It
bonuses for
appears to be
breaking into...
locked.
For some reason I have bonuses for breaking into people's apartments. So this is a 5 and I need a 7. Sure, what the hell. Pain threshold. Do I have anything that will increase that? Pain threshold, pain threshold. No. I don't think I have anything that increases or decreases it here either. If I miss this, I already lost on health. So if I miss this, I'm gonna need some pills.
A heavy door
What the
with a
hell?
missing handle stands before you,
Nice.
covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms.
Oh, not nice.
It appears to be locked.
I know. Let me click on it. Come on.
You smash into the wood and see a small crack appear on the door frame. It's going to take one more try to break through to the other side. But you've done it.
You're not thinking of trying again, are you?
Smash into the door again. Wordless. Fuck the system. Freeze, dirtbags. Hands up now. Fuck, it hurts. Freeze, dirtbags. Let's do this one. Nobody's ever picked this. I'm gonna lose another health though. But that's okay. Or not. Shut the door behind me. Oh, that's an exit. Sand is dripping from a punch bag. Smells like leather and sweat. Ooh, is this what I think it is? Shot put ball, nice. The poster says Citius, Fortis. The rest is worn out. Worn out wall bars, they look unsafe.
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights.
No.
Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them. There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard. Why does it feel so familiar?
Look, Kim, it's a trap. There are no collars on the barbell.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then.
What kind of a bastard would just remove the collars? It should be a felony.
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
Is this familiar because I'm a weightlifter?
No, it's not that. It's the stale smell of rubber, the squeaky sound of sneakers, your bruised knee against the mat, and a whistle. Then the feeling is gone. It's just a memory.
Yeah, this is a bad idea. Leave. I'm not that desperate for experience. This though, I know what to do with this. Okay, what else? What else? Just this? Is this even an exit? What do you mean, never mind? What are you talking about?
It's dark.
The lieutenant states the obvious.
And the flashlight works a lot better if you hold it in your hand.
A flashlights go in hand? Stare at your hand uncomprehendingly.
Yes, you might even call it a feature of the universe that you need to hold tools to use them.
That makes no sense at all.
I'm sorry, the fundamental laws of the universe don't seem to agree with you, Detective, but the fact remains that it's too dark to see in here without a flashlight. So come on, we've got work to do.
Some areas are inaccessible without your flashlight. After you've
But I just walked in anyway.
It's dark. Right.
some area
The hallway is blocked by old window panes and debris. Looks like the remains of the 24th window. Repair shop. Large demion, full of strange liquid. Wild animals stare at you in the dark, stuffed and mounted. Airship rotors covered in spiderwebs. They remind you of blades. A naked mannequin torso, strange yellow color. Money. Did I miss any containers behind here? No.
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
You sound surprised and a bit cautious.
This is the Ream Civic radio computer, model RC5120, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible printer.
Do you think I should turn it on?
We have one of these down at the station, but I never really learned how to use it.
Well, let's turn it on.
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
Look inside.
It's empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected.
This is where the memory should go.
Let's print.
Nothing happens.
Press play.
Nothing happens.
How dare you?
Something's missing. There's no tape in the player.
Press play again.
Nothing. Something's missing. Nothing.
Blue velvet, soft to the touch, moth bitten.
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and
There's an
schemes
elf. There's
like
an elf
some
here.
ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
Inspect the drawing.
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You
Elves.
make out autumnal candle welkins, casting wax-based magic. Translucent welkins, with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins, hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space.
This is like Warhammer 40k.
Who are all those creatures? Fantasies of a tortured, feverish mind? One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
I don't care. Step back. No, nobody ever clicks that. Examine the Welkin. This is important.
It's Vara Hamira, a high
Welcome
welkin,
back.
his face white and scarred like
You
cracked
got into that
marble.
room.
This is clearly a Welkin supremacist. The note says all non-Welkin races will be purged. The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even
The one in the
headless
bookshop.
men, all of them
The occult one.
purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin, Green Welkin, Dread Welkin, and the High Welkin to rule them all.
That's a very Lord of the Ring-ish kind of sentence.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little welkin creatures.
One of them is a Welkin supremacist.
Political commentary. That one has a great beard too.
Who are these creatures? Who drew them? Are they real? I have so many questions.
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
Why would anyone spend so much time on this?
Some people really like building a world, I think, even if it's just for a game.
Well, this has been educational. Let's move on from the Welkins.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
And for what? All gone.
Inspect the photos.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg.
Glaciers?
Under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden.
Hold on, Encyclopedia. You pronounce that word glaciers? It's glaciers. I know that. Come on, Encyclopedia.
A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
Inspect the schedule.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI
Terrible.
span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money. It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal. Everyone is constantly teetering on the edge of the abyss, an abyss of production. These squares look orderly, but beneath them is chaos, worry, pain.
Yes.
Minimi stands for a mini meeting. It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years ago, but failed.
Keep reading. What happened?
As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Looks like they didn't make it.
The lieutenant looks at the frigid ice field of nothingness.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details."
Inspect the notes.
The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: Call in, Tune Out, Wirral Untethered, and Heat Death of the Universe. The full text reads, "Heat Death of the Universe is the new black." Another note says, "The biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s.
Very nice. Is this a world map? No, this is our city map.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn
It's
in
not a
blue
map.
and red marker. The mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. A diagram for summoning some time-forgotten being. The symbols seem very esoteric.
Nice try, Inland Empire.
Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic.
Radio frequencies for what?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
This must be an elaborate piece of art.
You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants. They must have had massive airwidth. These things don't come cheap.
Wait, who's the Game Master?
Someone very important. The leader of a massive on-air game built by these people.
If it's a game, then who's playing?
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. A list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas would be playing. Muindi, Insulinda, Kotla, Grad, Samara, and even Ilmara. All of this is gone, left unrealized. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
Yep.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
The cost of airwave alone must have been huge.
Exactly. This schedule, I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
What else? Screen out the lines.
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
I wonder if this is commentary on the developer team itself. Developers of the most advanced RPG in the universe. Is this Emma's atelier? What? Money.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
Just a failed, but will he say this? Probably not, right? It's just a failed business. The only question is what the hell were they making?
Yes, that is the question.
The lieutenant takes a step back, steepling his hands.
Like he's ready to lay out a fine theory, crafted together like a puzzle box.
It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
Has anyone ever done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Grad, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry.
I don't know.
Not in Revachol West, among the ruins.
But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an inter-isolary game before. We just don't have the technology.
How are they planning to do that?
Through call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's the Game Master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
Coordinating so many games would take a whole switchboard of people, possibly divided into sub-frequencies.
And this was a role-playing game?
Indeed, those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the WeWorld board game, with hit death thrown in.
What do you think happened to the company?
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard.
They got eaten. Wow.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but
The world is cold and lonely. This will keep it company. Let's finish it.
it's too late for that, I'm afraid.
He says, looking around the derelict room. The pipes howl, and a rat, our first customer, crosses the floor.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Wow. Rejected. Skis with slipstream printed on the top laminated top layer. Steel rollerblades bearing a Sleepstream logo. Production schedule filament memory. So who are the devs of this game again? What were their names again? Isn't it Coffee something? The Disco Elysium itself. No, the actual game. Oh, it's Zaum. Z-A/U-M. Okay. Just wondering if it was some kind of commentary. That was me pressing right click, right? There was an actual thought bubble, right? Okay. Let's check this out.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldered. Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking. Nothing happens. A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
What's the production schedule?
The filament you have inserted into the reader.
You mean that glowing thing I put inside? If you know it, then why do you have to ask me if this is the production schedule?
Yes. Is that the production schedule?
Yes.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Password? Of course it would have a password. That's why there's a human administrator involved. You should ask her for a hint.
A password? I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint?
No.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater stations.
Is it my birthday?
Still no.
This is the police. Please open this thing.
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder Fortress accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament.
I'm afraid we are not doing that, unless we want to wait for a month.
Now, can you please repeat the password?
I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Why did you call me Fortress Accident?
Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to.
Do you have any other information about this company?
One moment.
You hear her flip through the catalog before she reads out with studious care.
Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
And what's that? This interactive call-in radio game?
Any other questions?
You hear her ask when the connection finally improves. What are you, a machine or are you alive?
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne.
Hi, Yvonne.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid. Yvonne, my partner tells me that you're here because radio computer guys are all paranoid.
They are merely cautious. It's my job to protect their filaments as a password repeater at the East Insulindian Station.
Okay, but where are you? How did you know where I am?
I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian Repeater Station. It's my job to know where you are, Fortress Accident. As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radios.
Doesn't it get lonely, sitting there all by herself?
Doesn't it get lonely doing this job?
Lonely? Why would it get lonely? I get to talk to people all day.
That's why she does this.
Now, please tell me if there's anything else I can do, Fortress Accident. Good. Please repeat. Receive.
Don't worry.
Fortress Accident. Is there anything else I can do? Thank you.
That's all. Bye.
And goodbye.
Bye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting.
Okay. I doubt the passwords on
Your
these
flashlight
things.
slides over an old Greek. Some of the writing. This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue. A diagram for summoning some.
That should be it for this room. Yes, healing item, good.
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red.
What is this thing? It looks like a giant ice bear.
The lieutenant doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly door.
Belly door. Crack open the door.
A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Look inside the refrigerator.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
Take the note from the door.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Nice. Is there one with ice cream wrappers in there?
A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge. The paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate.
What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
The lieutenant reaches for one of the wrappers. He studies it in the light. So they tried to sell ice cream from this hyper carnivore?
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
The lieutenant points at the red snaky cable running from the fridge.
The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing must be
Catastrophic.
catastrophic.
Catastrophic. Close the door, leave. How weird. An ice cream maker, defrosted and unplugged. So that one's not costing them money. The flashlight casts a strange shadow. There is a hidden doorway here. Oh, look. A frozen ice cream maker that's still running. That one's gonna cost them.
Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Ice cream maker like this one.
Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Why did you do that?
Because it's black, the color of immeasurable cosmos.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything. The electric distribution board now has one cable missing.
I don't know. Looks like the
An
other one.
electric sizzle.
So this thing's not interactable anymore.
The bear's eyes are dead and empty.
Dead
Ice
and empty.
inside the fridge slowly melting. A friendly, the papers.
Good question. I know. At least it's...
The fridge sits empty before you. An overindulgent wardrobe, now that the cooling systems aren't active.
This is new, eh? At least it's not running them a loss anymore now that you've unplugged the cable. You're welcome. The wall collapse inaccessible now.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
Kim, what is this thing? Is it a furnace?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney.
He opens the door and gingerly peeks inside.
No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
Look inside the furnace.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs. The echo is so prominent, it's impossible to discern what the voices are saying or what's producing them.
What are you doing?
I'm hallucinating. I hear the murderer of the hangman talking. I'm not sure, Kim, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs.
Wait, really? We should investigate, see if someone's upstairs.
So upstairs from this is... Where exactly? Smear your hands with coal.
A lush layer of coal now covers your skin,
Nice.
sinking into the wrinkles. Your hands look ancient. You feel the spirit of Ramut Karzai, ancient hero of Grad, pulsing through you. All that's left is to cover your face in war paint.
But who? Hadramut Karzai, smear your cheeks black with coal.
3 dangerous stripes appear onto your cheeks, telling stories of your wild soul.
Oh, this is Inland Empire. This is me. I see what's happening here. Okay.
What are you doing?
But Kim doesn't. I'm the reincarnation of an ancient Ilmaran warrior.
Please wipe your face clean, officer.
Authority, medium event. Don't wipe it.
These 3 stripes give you strength in this dangerous realm.
Nice.
It would be foolish to remove them.
We're exploring this dark place and I need the protection my war paint affords.
And this protects you.
It gives me confidence and that's all that matters, Kim.
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
Kick it with your foot. Ow. Ow.
The hollow ring echoes through the furnace. Your toe hurts.
Looks like it. No one has used it in it.
It's dark. The echo is so prominent.
What are you doing? Wait.
Bent metal. Broken glass. Your path lies strewn with the broken forms of everyday objects. You are the destroyer, the bane of inanimate matter.
No, I'm just a disempowered individual trying to take my disempowerment out on everyday objects. So I could have gotten this by kicking the mailbox upstairs.
Look, there's a discarded milk carton on the floor. Why don't you destroy that, too?
Good idea. Fuck you, milk carton. This is all your fault.
Kudos.
Kudos. The anti-object task force. What is this? Take a look at your hands. See how bruised they are? See those little scars? This is Exhibit A. The material world is holding you back. Containers, mailboxes, doors, chairs, they are all your enemies. Always have been. Atoms themselves are in on a conspiracy, forming shapes and structures that you hate. You are energy stuck in a body. You are a spirit trapped in matter. Break free. Beat up that lamppost. Let it know just how much objects suck. My pain threshold will be down to 0. But it might give me a pain threshold bonus eventually, right? But still, I'm not gonna take that. Wait, hold on. Did I really explore everything up here? Also, I want to turn on this freezer again. You do this. Oh, look.
Both cables are unplugged from the break. Somewhere, a machine hums along. Only the black cable is plugged in somewhere in the something close.
Why did you do that?
It's black. It's not like it's a red one.
The lieutenant raises his. Only
Meh.
the red cable
Let's plug
somewhere.
it in.
A machine
Unplug
and
the red
electric.
one. What's all this here? Magnesium? Insane mesh tank top plus 1 drama, sure. Intercom wires running to the breaker box. Stairs leading up. There's stuff there to explore. We've kicked that. Can't move, there we go. Let's go into here. Two rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable. Someone has stuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Where are we? Look around the secret room.
Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache.
Look, there's a hole in the wall. Shine light on a hidden compartment.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
Okay, I do. I can actually send Kim to take a look.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Inspect the rifles.
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest, but one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood stock, in better cosmetic order than the others. Take it. You're a police officer. Police officers carry guns.
This one looks nice, the rifle.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way.
His eyes are gleaming. What does this mean, a rifle here?
It means there are firearms, breech loaders, still lying around in Martinez. This would have been good in our case against Ruby for Titus. Too late for that now, but still, might be useful down the road.
He likes this find.
He likes this find. Oh. That was an interactable item. This cannot be dragged, right? This is in the items slot. Yeah. Let's go interact with this real quick.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
The lieutenant leans closer to read the crumpled note over your shoulder. Oh my.
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active.
Read the note.
Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker.
Oh.
Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Sully Swaff.
The filament memory with the offsite copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Do I have it or do I not have it? I'm not sure. I wonder who wrote that
Looks
note.
like someone from that radio game company upstairs. I'm a little surprised they just left their property lying here.
Translation, you came here too late. Maybe they had to leave in a hurry.
That's a plausible hypothesis.
Remind me again, what's a filament memory?
It belongs inside a radio computer, storing its memory. It's like a tape. You listen to disco tapes, right? It's like one of your disco tapes, only for a computer.
Who's the illiterate ginger kid?
Really? You don't have a single guess?
You mean Kuna?
Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on the filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter. Really? I'm placing my bets on a certain red-haired miscreant we met before. He'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter.
Do you have any idea where the frozen ice cream maker could be?
I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge.
Like the one we just passed?
Didn't you see one right next to the breaker box?
Okay.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
Turn the ice cream crank.
Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping. It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet or an entrepreneur.
Try to crack open the lid.
You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip. A pry bar would come in handy here. No, this is going to need something else. Some kind of super pry bar. Don't even try to open it with a regular pry bar. You're just wasting your time. If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in your hand, detective.
Thanks, hand-eye coordination.
Equip the pry bar by go.
Shut up. Okay. Equip the pry bar.
Only the black cable, something close to you.
Why did you do that?
I don't know why I unplugged it. I do things without any reason.
The lieutenant Ray. This orange machine turning the is all gone now. You'll never become a poet.
So yeah, so machine unplugged.
An entrepreneur.
Class 2. So I need a super pry bar to do this. Will I lose? Health if I miss? Hopefully not.
The ice squeaks beneath the pry bar. You think you've got the bar jammed in there pretty well, but the
no, that wasn't a health failure. That was just a dice failure. What is this?
You see the pry bar's metal handle bending right before your very eyes.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, that's a good pry bar. I'm not criticizing it, but this ice cream maker is frozen shut. It takes an advanced tool to get it open.
Advanced? Where do we get one?
I have no idea, officer. This ice cream maker isn't important enough to requisition a special tool.
Sooner or later, you will stumble upon a tool mighty enough. Then we will know what's in this mysterious ice cream maker.
Okay, fine. Okay, so that's the exit. Did we miss anything else over this way? Nothing in there. Nothing in there. This goes back up. This thing technically we should take,
Tiles
right?
on the cube are still smoldering. The speaker.
Good afternoon. Please repeat. Good. Please
No, nothing new.
Don't worry.
Fortress accident. Thank you.
Tiles on the cube. The filament slides out.
Yeah, I wanted to take that.
Your flashlight slides over some of the writing.
Yeah, I doubt there are any passwords on these things.
This old fire, a diagram, radio frequency, unclear. You think so? The web is comprised. They must have had, whoever decides, a list of names. All of this is, there's no...
My God. It's the schedule.
Nothing.
Bye. And we got this thing, yeah. I could sell it for 50 gold. 50 coins. I do have one level up point. So I like to put level up points in things that I have been doing in game, right? What have I been doing in game that I kind of need a boost on? Physical instrument? Encyclopedia, maybe? Rhetoric, drama, yes. Visual calculus, actually. I kind of want to increase this. I also kind of want to increase shivers. We've had a few nice shivers interactions. Perception has increased by itself. It's I'm sure unlocking this will give me more stuff. Volition, logic, they're all pretty. You can argue for them. Endurance, authority. I want to do shivers. Enjoy. Now let's go. We are down. Okay, let's go out this other door over here. Oh, we just came out of this door. Very nice.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists silence. No one's home at Fortress Accident.
Ah.
You wait for a minute or two.
Oh, this is the
all you
Emma's
get from
atelier
the call
that you were
box
referring
is
to. Okay. Let's go back into the shop and talk to the lady.
You broke down the back door, the wards, the door. It's all gone now. Dark psychic energy leeching onto my shop.
Sometimes it's necessary to resort to extreme measures.
I suppose it's all over now. I guess there's no escape.
What are you talking about? It's just a door.
Just a door? This place is cursed, Detective. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Just look at the sheer amount of companies that have failed in this house. I hope you're happy now. Happy that you've ruined everything. Now that you've broken the door, the curse is coming to get me as well.
She closes her eyes and starts mumbling something to a pendant.
Host Almighty, she prays. Guard me and my honest business venture from the curse that lurks behind the door. Blessed be your name.
Curse? But I thought the curse wasn't real.
Of course you didn't. You're nothing but a policeman.
So this thing says, of course you did. You're nothing but a policeman. But she voiced the line, of course you didn't. You're nothing but a policeman.
All right. You know what? I'm willing to let you investigate the doomed commercial area. We are set on the path. There's
Nice.
little else to do. But before we go on, tell me, did you encounter the malignant entity?
Of course, the entity. I didn't see her, but I sense her presence. Yeah, strangely, it works either way, yeah.
You did? Then it has to be true. I've suspected that this woman-shaped energy must be connected to the curse ever since I first saw her. Did you see that she lives inside the chimney?
You mean the chimney that's part of the central furnace? I heard voices coming from there.
Yes, I've heard that. It's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains upstairs. God knows what she's doing there.
Who knows?
Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. And do return to me after you've talked to it. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse.
If you're really interested in cracking this mystery, then we should go back to the furnace. Maybe you could yell into it or something. Make some noise. You'll think of something, you always do.
Despite his cool, the lieutenant's interested in solving this mystery too.
I had a few more questions about the curse.
Okay, but please, only a few questions. You wouldn't want to disturb the spirits.
How did this curse manifest itself?
The curse. is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation.
A shiver runs through the woman as she looks around the dimly lit star.
It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
She peers at the curtains again.
Didn't that curtain just move?
Annette mentioned that the previous tenants have experienced some financial trouble.
It's not just that, officer. We're dealing with something supernatural here. It's the cacodemons feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements. There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here.
Sounds familiar.
Strange. I feel unwanted too. What does it mean?
Truly so? Perhaps the dark energies are leeching off you. You shouldn't stay in the store too long. It may be dangerous.
Have you sought help from anyone?
Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards.
She nods at a strange cage-like trinket on the curtains.
The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building. Even though now I fear, it's not enough.
Is your pendant part of the wards as well?
Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people to buy books.
I'm sensing a pattern here.
There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell, for example. It's guaranteed to boost sales 15%.
Desert pygmy shamans. That sounds like a rather questionable way to describe a group of people.
What about the wards and the back door? Are those Simonese as well?
Yes, the Simonese are very crafty and their wards are extremely powerful. Lesser wards simply won't do here.
Why didn't you just tell me right away it's the curse?
It's not good to talk about the curse, not in detail. The negativism, it's dangerous. Talking about the void wraiths angers them.
Never mind, I had other
The woman
questions.
looks aloof.
Bye.
Hi, Ace Detective.
Bye. Okay, so
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space, see an endless variety of source book. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art. There's a box that says, that price is steep, but then it's the
I
third
wonder if the
edition mega
password
set
is in
supplement,
here.
so it makes sense.
I have 25 gold, but that's all I have, and I haven't settled my rent for tomorrow yet. Can I come through here now? Not without a touch. Shut up, Kim. I can see your waggling. I can see your wagging wag thing over there. Furnace is actually over here, right?
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
+1, war painted your face. +1, kick the furnace. +1, wet your whistle. What is wet your whistle? What did I do there? +1, dress code. Well, that's more like... So, because I'm dressed like a detective, I get a bonus. Hello?
Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then,
You hear a woman's voice answer.
you've awakened the entity.
I summoned the ghost of this doomed commercial area. Answer me now. Hello, are you there? Speak to me.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
You hear a low rumble upstairs, the sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
After you, officer.
Satinel, did you come in here? Did you do any of this back room at all? The floorboards creak. Thanks for the 2 XP. Shoes in a puddle of melting snow. Postcard. I'm pretty sure the postcards are for some kind of achievement collection, right? That I now cannot complete because I sold 2 of them. This tray is full of dice, colorful polyhedral dice, hundreds of them. Satina, did you do this entire area? Or is this part new? The candy dispenser has been repurposed to contain thousands of dice. You did? Okay. Yo.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Nia.
A bird-like woman sits on a throne of tools, with emerald light shining through her hair.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius.
She taps on her headphones.
So what kind of die are you looking for?
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this masquerade for now.
Place that thought behind that other door that other day. Oh, you mean the one in the kitchen? Or you mean the one that was in the one that was in the apartment?
She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
Hold on, what do you mean by milieux?
Yes, a milieu is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these.
She pats her headphones on the table.
Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
You must have me confused with someone else. I haven't knocked on the window.
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
Why are you asking me about dice?
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
Sure, I like role-playing games and I need some dice.
Very good. My rate is 10 real per set, unless you want something really unusual. Take a look around and see if there is any particular stone you want to use.
The walls around her are covered with rows of precious stones and minerals.
This person means you, or no one else, absolutely no harm. She will answer freely and honestly.
Thank you, suggestion. Hey, where are we anyway? What is this place? Look around the room.
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know.
She looks at the ruddy bricks that make up the walls. Even though they've been repainted, there are still signs of coal black soot here and there.
But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
Plaisance was right. There's an entity living in the chimney. You should ask her about the curse.
Creative.
The lieutenant looks around the spacious room, its ceiling fading to shadows above. Do you know what happened to other tenants? Everyone else is gone.
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
Oh, quite a lot of them spring to mind.
Wow. Thanks, logic. Yeah. Did someone here make stuffed animals? I saw mounts lying around.
You mean Mr. Fabron, the taxidermist? No,
oh,
he
no.
mostly just did drugs.
Taggy.
Anything else?
There used to be a hair salon here, right?
Yes, I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar. They weren't a big hit around here. Turns out that working class men don't like genderless haircuts. They're scared of that word.
What's wrong with a bit of experimenting? The customer should have been more open-minded.
I guess it just wasn't the time yet.
She tucks a strand of hair under the headscarf guiltily. What happened to the gym?
It wasn't merely a gym, it was Artemitep's boxing club. A community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime.
And who was Artemitep?
A kind man from Zemsk. I heard he had some trouble with the law when he was younger, and that's why he wanted to start the gym, as his way of giving back.
Maybe that's what Kuno needs, eh? A community-centric boxing club.
Kuno? Who's Kuno?
Indeed, who is Kuno? Your guess is as good as mine now. He's a little ginger gremlin who likes to defoul dead bodies now. He's sort of the king around here now. Number 3.
Oh yes, you mean the kid with the sailor's mouth. Yes, I've heard him yelling profanities in the backyard.
She looks out the window. It's oddly quiet there at the moment.
I think it would take more than a gym to help that kid.
How did that community project work out?
It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse. At some point, someone started a rumor that the punching bag downstairs was full of amphetamines.
It's not really full of that. No one would store their drugs like that.
Thanks, Logic. Nobody asked.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt. This was a few years ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza ever since.
What's with the rotorblade and skis?
They were made by a company called Slipstream.
Slipstream.
After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, their chief executive took off on a vacation with all their money.
She rests her chins on her head with an impish now.
Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tiumotiri or Hashtkor or wherever he is.
Interesting. What do these transmissions sing?
The usual, I imagine. That he's been thinking up all kinds of new business plans and can't wait to get started on them just as soon as he returns.
Her smile widens before she sees the lieutenant's face behind you.
Men like that are a curse.
Lieutenant is stern.
Sure, but Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets got seized by the bailiffs in 47. I have no idea why those skis and blades are still lying around in the house. Not much use now, I guess.
They were just props. Why return them? Maybe you could make a sword out of one. No, wait, forget it. It would take too long.
What's up with the broken windows?
Oh, this one's a mess. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day. What could go wrong with this one, right? Turns out, the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff milias. Who would have guessed?
What's the snuff milieu?
Encyclopedia, you don't need to know that. No, don't ask.
And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own.
Cool, very cool about the debris, but what's a snuff milieu? Share Encyclopedia.
It's a sub-rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real victims. Some people pay good money to get off on it.
Very cyberpunkish.
Don't worry, the ICP has a separate division that deals exclusively with unlicensed sub-roses. This isn't our problem.
Good luck with that. It's not easy catching those perpetrators.
There was a terrifying taxidermied bear in the cellar. Talking about sub-roses.
Oh boy, the fabled Revachol ICT. You're in for a treat here.
She smiles and leans closer, hands on her knees. Like a stand-up comedian ready to tell a story.
The place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas.
Alright, what about the other ideas?
There was really just one. And it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth. And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing.
Fritter! She leans back disapproving.
Sounds like she really didn't like those girls. Fritter does the same thing.
Yep. I know a girl just like that. She works in Fritter as a cashier and she's not particularly friendly.
Employing silky teenage girls is a widespread practice, yes. Unfortunately, they always come in packs. I'm talking about acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the shop. At least that's what happened with Revachol ICT. And they already had the bear.
She closes her eyes as if remembering something painful. What about the bear?
The bear.
She repeats, pressing thumbs into her temples like trying to suppress a headache. like the one I have in real life. It didn't work out?
Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator. To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted. Eventually, Ravishaw Ice City lost the price war to its rival, Glacé 5000. Glacé 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges.
Is the market doing its job?
Maybe.
1 real.
Because the taxidermist who made the bear definitely wasn't. Doing his job, I mean.
How come?
He said that the bear was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. Called it Megatherion.
Why is everyone doing drugs in this place? Even the
The easy
taxidermist?
failure. Megatherion?
Megatherion. A mega wild beast.
What's a mega wild beast?
It's an imaginary beast that guides you through life.
Spirit animal. Tagi.
By telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
Tagi.
The horrific necktie tightens around your neck, strangely excited. But it doesn't feel particularly fun this time around.
I do drugs. I've got a vision beast myself. Not now, you beast.
What?
Do you ever feel like a vision beast is trying to blackmail the fun out of you?
No, officer. I don't have a vision beast. Normal people don't have vision beasts. Only drug-addled madmen like the taxidermists do.
What about horrific neckties? Do normal people have horrific neckties?
Neckties? I guess they do sometimes, officer. But I don't understand how it's relevant to our discussion. Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream empire.
She seems almost sad, finishing the story. Some dust beams swirl in the afternoon air. Her eyes follow it idly.
Little sparkling embers under the window.
Anything else? Another failed business, perhaps?
I found
I've
creepy
been here for a
mannequins.
long time. There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I
Emma.
have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years until the insect rights activists came.
I didn't know insects had any rights or are activists.
Yeah, the atelier didn't know it either. They produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings. And you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, which of course caused the price to skyrocket. And, naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier went bankrupt before they could finish the collection.
But insects don't have any brains or feelings.
Actually, insects do have brains, but yes, I understand what you're saying. I think the protesters took it a little too far.
As she shifts around, you notice several dead flies on the windowsill in front of her. Legs up. They're not moving.
Anything else?
I found a strange machine.
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio.
She closes her eyes as some remnant of her memory lights up her face. Here we go.
She liked them.
I like them too.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw 2 of them get into fisticuffs over Wirral. They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
What do you mean liberal? What happened?
The usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
What went wrong?
Well, I did hear them talking at times.
She looks at the hallway as if she can still hear them chit-chat behind her curtains on a cigarette break.
They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
From what I've seen so far, the project did look quite impressive.
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic, and to show up to work on time.
She's right. Showing up to work on time is important.
Well, showing up to work on time is incredibly hard. That's too bad. I would have supported their Kickstarter. Their project looked great. You're right, they should just have tried harder. They had everything needed to succeed. I'm gonna pick number 1.
And so is producing something extraordinary.
Her eyes wander to the shelves, full of die prototypes and discarded models.
Something strains her face before she looks up again.
Anything else?
Interesting that we didn't get an option
Fortress
from this.
She liked.
They were they certainly the usual. Well, they seem to believe. Yes, in the end they.
She's right. Showing up to.
Not the wisest decision. You would have.
The result is 1 on a 20-sided die.
She tosses a pair of dice on the table. One of them stops near the edge of the metallic dice.
The dice is black and filled with little silvery flakes, like snowfall.
Sounds rigged.
Anything else?
I found the building's intercom, but it's not working.
Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires. Sorry about the confusion.
The doorbell with the empty name card must belong to her then.
A strange thing happened when I tried calling. Okay, let's do this last. So you're telling me that the doorbell with the empty name card was yours?
That's right. I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work yet.
East Delta Pinball. Is that now the whirling?
Yes. I've heard it used to be a gaming arcade. This is an ancient failure. Before my time. I'm not surprised, however.
You know, this is something the cafeteria manager might want to know.
My advice, don't base your business on a fad. Hypnotism, florography, trick-track, especially pinball.
This means the whirling is part of the Doom commercial area. Grat is gonna love this.
I don't know this guard, but something tells me he won't.
I was wondering about the whirling Rex. Is it part of the same building complex?
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East Delta Commerce Center project. That explains why you can call the whirling from the intercom, albeit I doubt that anyone responds.
If the whirling is part of the same building, then it's part of the Doom commercial area. The darkness of this place is there, too.
A strange thing happened when I tried calling a company named Slipstream SCA. Someone answered.
It can't be true. They don't work here anymore. They've been gone for years. Are you sure it was Slipstream SCA? Was it a woman? Maybe it was Plaisance from the bookstore.
First, it wasn't Plaisance. I know her. I would have recognized her voice.
Oh, right. But did this person say anything?
She still sounds skeptical. She said she was from Tricentennial Electrics.
Tricentennial Electrics?
There's a moment before she recognizes the name.
It used to be a major electric company 100 years ago. Are you sure it wasn't just some kids playing a prank on you?
No, it was something else. It was eerie.
No, it was something else. Something eerie. Narrow your eyes.
Pranks can be eerie.
She looks as if she's still convinced there's nothing to be worried about.
Oh, the kids these days. We were just one of them, and now they're terrorizing us. No solidarity.
I probably have a bonus now, right? For that, to go roll that thing again. I have a few more questions about the building.
Sure, I'm listening.
More questions on intercom.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
sure.
nothing else.
I'm
Other
good.
questions?
I hope it clarified things a bit. What? I'm listening. Good.
I've heard this place is cursed. Did you know that people call it the Doom commercial area?
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
Plaisance is the, well, wait, how do you explain what happens to all those companies then?
It's just capitalism. We only hear about tales of success, so it's often surprising to realize how many ventures actually fail.
Plaisance is the one who sent me. She's convinced that the place is swarming with malicious energies.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
Number 4. I don't know why the bookstore hasn't gone bankrupt yet. That's what I'm here to investigate. Actually, the bookstore isn't doing that well. There are hardly any customers and she has to exploit her own daughter to keep the company going.
Oh, right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in racks? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
No, the rolling isn't doing well either. Its waitress just took off and customers have trouble paying bills. I wonder why.
And then there is me.
She sighs, looking at a messy work table. All kinds of tools lie there scattered, from knives to carving files to wire cutters.
I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
Should I say number one? Plaisance thinks it's because you're the source of it. A malignant entity. It's because you're competent and dedicated to your craft. The curse doesn't affect people like you, as opposed to the other two. The curse will get to you, have no doubt about it. Just doesn't care about earthly time frames. I'll be the first to admit there are many inconsistencies in this so-called curse. What the hell?
Malignant entity? What does that even mean? Some kind of sorceress? What about you, officer? Do you think I'm the malignant entity?
Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic quest.
So Inland Empire wants me to say option number one. And to be fair, she has been here through basically all of the failures, right? This seems like a kind of a semi-mean thing to say though. But then again, she is staying here without rent. Which is also kind of an not nice thing to do. I think it still might be you that's causing this. Narrow your eyes very mysteriously.
So I'm the Grand Dragon in the cave. Might I ask what supports this claim?
You're the last man standing. You must be responsible. There is something ghostly about you, ethereal even. Squint your eyes suspiciously.
Ethereal? Thank you, but I think it's just the lighting.
No, it's the troubled color of her energetic vibrations.
No, I mean it. Your energetic vibrations are off. I sense tragedies in your past, darling.
Of course you do. Show me a person in Martinez who doesn't have any tragedies in their past, and then we'll talk. If you ever find a way to explain all those inconsistencies in the curse, then let me know.
She turns back to her work.
Plaisance needs to hear about this. Perhaps if you combine your psychic energies, you will make sense of the situation.
How did you become a dice maker?
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition. Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
Do you like role-playing games yourself?
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
Some of those nice people have big bucks to spend on novelty items. She's thankful for the security they provide her.
Okay, I should really try this because I am going to get a chance to get a bonus. I'm going to get a bonus from this from talking to Plaisance. Probably. But let me roll this first. What do you know about the man who was lynched behind the whirling ranks?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook, then the woman under the large window.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
What do you mean by the daily ruckus, Kuno?
Well, there's always something going on in the whirling's backyard.
She stops to try and come up with an example.
During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
She's not sorry to disappoint you. Informing on someone in a murder investigation would intrude upon her focused existence.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
And you never took your eyes off the work to look out the window?
I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness. It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
Do you often work Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people. But I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
I see. Thank you for your answers.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
I need an 11 or 12 for this. Hold on that. What is this?
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Okay, I'd like to order dice from you. Do you know the Wirral Untethered setting? I want the dice for that. Do you have any cursed dice? Tell me about your most extraordinary dice. I'm sorry, I don't actually know what die I want. Just a normal die for me, please. Very regular. I'm looking for something to help with my work. Some interesting answers here. Do you have any cursed die?
What do you mean by cursed?
As cursed as my life.
Alright, how about I surprise you? Come back in 8 hours with 7 real, and I'll give you your cursed die. Maybe you have some other ideas for die?
Tell me about your most extraordinary die.
A star that fell from the firmament? Those cost more than 7 real. Are you sure?
How much? So, but if I am gonna get a die, I should get this one? But not before I...
Alright, maybe some other die then?
I'm looking for something to help with my work. Not before I settle rent.
I think I have just the right one for you.
She opens the top drawer of her work desk and takes something out. 2 polyhedrons, red and blue, are cradled in a palm.
Police colors.
Because I'm a police officer, right?
Not the most original, I know. But sometimes the obvious choice is obvious because it's best. Here, catch. They're a gift from me.
Oh.
A beautiful woman tossing you a gift. Whatever you do, don't overthink it.
-1. Totally overthinking it.
Mr. Smooth Moves.
Look,
You
a double
snatch the
6.
dice out
I
of
could have
the
used this on
one,
the other row.
Just like you're in a movie.
Wink at the dice maker. Say nothing. Act like you've done this 1,000 times. This has more moxie, right?
What are the odds? The red one is made of bloodstone with a lapis lazuli inlay, and the blue one is the inverse. Think of them as your lucky charm, officer.
She smiled at you. She smiled. You truly are Mr. Smooth Moves.
Good job, Taggy.
You definitely need luck in Martinez. Was there anything else? Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
So what does this do?
A normal die? I'm a novelty dice maker. I don't make normal dice.
What do you do then?
Polyhedral dice. Dice that have more than 4 sides. Octahedrons, trapezohedrons, dodecahedrons. But also barrel dice and teetotum bowls. Come on now. Be a little creative.
I'm sorry, I don't actually know what die I want.
How about an amber die?
Amber, a poor man's gold?
Who told you amber was cheap? It's beautiful, really, and has been treasured since the ancient times. For 7 real, I'll craft you a 13-sided die from piece of amber with a fossilized insect. It's perfect for those who can't seem to let go of their past.
I need to think about it.
Maybe you have some other ideas for dice?
Do you know the Wirral Untethered setting? I want to die for that.
Ah, yes. Fortress Accident. It's too bad they never finished their game. The Wirral Untethered die is a variation of a standard role-playing die. Only, instead of plants, it uses motifs of ice and death. And loss, of course.
Of course.
I'm thinking something made from alligator jawbone, cast in black resin. The reptile bone is as white as ice and dead as, well, death. For 7 real, I could have it ready in 8 hours.
Why do you need to cast it in resin?
Untreated bone is porous and prone to chipping. Cast it in something hard like resin though, and voila, it's perfect.
What's a standard role-playing die?
It's an icosy tetrahedron, a 24-sided die that can produce results for 2-sided, 3-sided, 4-sided, 6-sided, and 12-sided die with a single roll. Technically, you can also use it for many other sizes, but you may need to reroll results.
Loving it. So nifty.
Maybe I should get a different one.
Maybe you have some other ideas for die? A
How much was
star
this?
that fell from the firmament? Those cost
Yes, I'm
more
a star
than 7
myself.
real.
Superstar.
Sure?
And superstars don't care about money.
Yes, you definitely have the proper attitude. How about a pair of
Wow.
100-sided dice? Made of ivory and inlaid with lodestone, a naturally occurring magnet, to complement your magnetic personality.
I want these dice in real life.
Pieces of lodestone were used as the first magnetic compasses, from which they derived their other name, coarse stones.
Of course.
That's a stone for leaders.
10 real, and I can get these ready in 8 hours.
But do magnetic dice even roll properly?
It's true, magnetic dice are definitely different. When rolled together, the magnetic fields of the pips interact with each other to push and pull on each other as they're rolled, just like all magnetic personalities do.
I need to think about it first.
Maybe you have some other ideas for dice?
I want all the dice. I want all these dice. I don't know if the viral dice would somehow give me a clue to... Would this dice allow me to play the game downstairs? I would also have to buy the game downstairs. And I don't have anyone to play it with, looking at Kim. But we should probably settle rent first and do some other thing. I need more time to think about this.
No need to rush.
Kim will
Take a
play
look
with you.
around, see if anything
Probably.
inspires you.
But of course I can't afford it yet. Why hasn't the business failed? Let's roll this.
A gust of cold air
Look at that.
sweeps through the chimney. The stones and minerals on the shelves rattle as though agitated. For a moment, it almost feels as though you're outside the building, exposed to the atmosphere.
Hey Niha, the curse is real and I figured out why it has spared you.
Didn't we already talk about this?
It's because, she asked as the wind continues to seep in through the cracks in the old chimney. It's because you're not in the same building as the others. This isn't technically the Doom commercial area.
What are you talking about? My address is exactly the same. Rue de Saint-Guilain 10.
No, the old coal plant that used to be here was subsumed into the new venture. Its ruins swallowed up. Yet it has a different address in the heart of the city.
No, this used to be a coal plant. Touch the safety curtains. You're in the chimney of another building.
This doesn't make any sense.
She looks around the makeshift nest that she has carved out for herself, bewildered.
Are you saying my business was spared because of a technicality? Where is this coming from?
It has a different address in the heart of the city.
And what? Does it mean that I'm safe from failure?
Don't let her become complacent. She still needs to ward her soul against the evil forces.
Actually, it's only your workshop that's protected. You should still do something to defend your person.
She starts laughing, her fingers trying to rub away the exhaustion from her face.
What?
Do you know what this is?
She raises her hand to reveal a piece of metal shining on the index finger. A lucky charm, a Semonese ward?
It's a mourning ring. I made this when my first company failed. It was a small jewelry shop right here in the East Delta Commerce Center, built with the little I inherited from my parents. I drove it into the ground within a year. I didn't have what you would call a viable business plan.
Why are you telling me this?
It wasn't just the jewelry shop either. I always thought that it was just the world that you were supposed to try again and again until you finally succeed. And now you're telling me what? that it was all because I didn't run my little shops and ventures from a dump inside an abandoned chimney?
Don't call it a dump. You've made it nice and cozy here.
Yeah. Or maybe it's the entire world that's cursed. It's such a precarious place. Nothing ever works out the way you want it. That's why people like role-playing games. You can be whoever you want to be, you can try again. Still, there is something inherently violent even about dice rolls.
Tell me about that. I only have 2 health potions left. And that was due to I used like 3 of them trying to get into this place.
It's like every time you cast a die, something disappears. Some alternative ending or an entirely different world.
That's an interesting viewpoint. She picks up a pair of dice from the table and examines them under the light.
But anyway, thanks for sharing your theories, officer.
She gives you a tired smile. Hot game, the precarious world. That also seems like a nice one to have. Temporary research bonus, all red checks fail. Come on. Seems like the point of this game is victory. The absence of defeat on all fronts. Victory in business ventures and creative undertakings. Victory in love and over other people. Political victory, ideological victory, hell, even sexual victory. Definitely a lot of object-based victories too. Having things and not losing them. One problem though, not a lot of victors in sight. Everyone's mostly losing. Why is that? And how do you not lose? We must internalize this when I get my next skill point. Icosahedral die sets, sirens. If you roll them and squint your eyes, it looks like you're arriving on a scene and it's raining. No, look at the map tab in general to see which white checks I've opened. So you're doing the tutorial now? Or are you saying that there's a new check that opened because of this? Why is there a godly? Oh, there. I feel like we already failed this check. I know. Let's see.
Oh, it's you again.
Hi. That was an interesting conversation. I liked it. Don't think we have anything in here. I don't think we would have learned anything about the passwords. You definitely want to come out this way and talk to what's her face.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
I talked to the entity you told me about. Her name is Niha and she's a novelty dice maker.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
She's not a sorceress or some malicious entity. She's a businesswoman like you.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
She looks perplexed.
The narrative she's built herself, it does need tearing down. Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire. You've come this far. You know how to end it. There is an entity behind the entity.
So logic is this one, right? Well, no. Logic, the narrative should. Logic is kind of 1 and 2. Drama is 3. 4 is... The suggestion is anti-4, so don't say that. 5, there's another entity. So that is the Inland Empire answer. See, this woman has bought so many charms and trinkets and wards. She's probably gonna believe me if I say number 3, right? She's a kind of really easily fooled woman. So this is I have a high Inland Empire, so I should just go for all the high Inland Empire answers and see what happens. And in this case, it'll be number 5. There's another entity more malignant pulling the strings in Martinez. Perhaps in my travels, I will cross paths with it.
A third order presence, yes.
She lets go of the pendant.
A great dark relief washes over her.
Dark relief.
I've heard of these triactors. In certain occult literature, that's too dark to dwell on for too long, and definitely not in the presence of my daughter.
She gestures for you to be silent.
I understand everything, sir. Thank you for your descending into the maelstrom. I will keep fort up here, strengthen the wards, do my best. And if you happen upon the third entity in your travels, may the Lord be with you.
She performs an X-shaped cross on her chest.
Well, this has been absolutely educational. If we happen on the third presence in our travels, we will certainly come back to tell you.
Yes, the venture continues in other waters, darker waters.
I hope you're happy now, Inland Empire.
Should we get out of here before the vortex collapses?
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are
Hi, Ace Detective.
Bye. I wonder if visiting any of these would unlock new books to visit. Because of my higher perception skill. Oh, there was a thing there.
Yes?
Nothing. Everyone knows the most interesting things about Fessus was her magic.
Shelves full of browsing through. Suddenly, a high speed next.
I really must.
She understands.
I'm sorry.
Several maps have the maps look old and faded. This large map, Ozon, in the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north. The ocean connections 850. The north coast to the east, Huron. It's so no. This is so.
I'm sorry. They're quite valuable. Though they might that old thing from when some.
The place doesn't.
They didn't get that far.
This bookstore is amidst the various books. These, the point of the book, various paranatural books.
Doesn't look like it.
Shelves filled.
Oh, you're a
crime fiction. These books, what's not a single shelves.
Oh God, no. Okay. So we've already wasted most of this day, bouncing around the main city itself, without actually going to that new area. And we still have things to do here. We still have several conversations like this one.
Officer! God damn it. Pull yourself together, René. What do you want?
I found you guys a new bowl.
What is this? Are you mocking us? This isn't for pétanque.
Now. No need to get angry again, René. I'm sure the officer tried his best. It's not like there's a bull kiosk here in Martinez.
I'm very sorry. It's the best I could find.
The best, huh? This isn't even a bull. But fine. I guess you did attempt to right your hooliganism. Consider it forgiven.
I got an achievement for apologizing 10 times. Replace the +1. It's still a double 6 though. Is there anything you can tell me about this rifle? Hold out the antique firearm.
It's a Bell McGrave. 4.46 caliber.
Apologizing
Breech
on that.
loading. Revachol made. Good weapon. Accurate and reliable. This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her?
What do you mean fine? This is my rifle. I always have it with me. No, in the basement there.
I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. Back in the day, everyone had something stashed away. As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These BM-446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
Thanks.
It is such a pleasure to see you again, officer. How
Sandwich.
may I head the city?
A man so principled about his sandwich calls for a principled approach. Time to get
I'm
ready
not so
is
sure
too
about
late.
this.
That is already fighting the bad fight. Make it stick.
The city's gonna shit. Sooner or later, some foreign anarchy is gonna steal a sandwich. That's a fact.
What the hell are you talking about? What foreign anarchist?
The lieutenant asked confused. I'm also confused, but I got an achievement for saying then traditionalist things.
No time to bring him in. Just keep your eyes on the prize and ignore him.
I don't think that's gonna happen. Why would you even...
First they take our jobs, then our woman, and when the sandwich is all you have left, the anarchists will come for that too.
He won't care. As long as there's food in his fat belly, he'll lick any boots that's kicking it to him.
Good. Rene's on board too. Time to take back the streets. Right-wing populism. Here we come.
Revachol is calling. She needs us. Not tomorrow, not soon, but right now. Let's take her home back.
Now you are talking sense, son. All four of us working as a group. We can make a difference.
Whatever you're selling there, he's buying it. In bulk.
He is.
I'm actually already a member in a group tasked to keep the streets safe. You are too. We call ourselves the police.
Kim, I got this. Wink at him.
Are you sure? Because right now, it looks like you are organizing a vigilante group.
Man, let's review and possibly redistribute our resources. Continue.
What do you mean, officer?
There's a glue of suspicion in his eyes.
Ignore him. You are addressing the entire group now.
We'll be Unit 1, Ghost Dogs. You and Gaston are Unit 2, the Royal Hounds.
Agreed. What about the whole group? I propose a pair de la Couronne, Swords of the Crown, in honor of my old unit.
It's got class and roots. I like it.
It's dignified. We need dignity. And you, get excited.
His tone leaves no room for arguments. Giving orders
What are we
is
doing
a second
here?
skin to the old carabiner.
All right, all right. I have a bad feeling about this.
Good, good. Now that this is done, give me the sandwich.
Oh, you went through all that trouble for my sandwich. I'm flattered, officer, but my answer is no. Now, how else can I help you?
Thanks for the 5 XP. Bye. I'll take the 5 XP. Who are you? Still nothing. We are not gonna make it to the new place. I'm gonna pay my rent and go harass you a little bit more.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. I love those.
I have to warn you. I may have discovered that the whirling is part of the Doom commercial area.
What? Why would you say that? We're at a completely different address from that whole thing.
So he knows of the doomed commercial area and its address. He's thought about this.
The Rolling's listed on intercom outside as one of the businesses in Building B. You should get a wiring fix. I tried to call and couldn't reach you.
I've been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the Whirling.
The Rolling was once the East Delta pinball arcade before it failed. It's only a matter of time before the Rolling fails too. Hold on, not once? Isn't that already a sign of decline? Nah, let's go this.
Does this look like part of a doomed commercial area? This pre-revolutionary tilework? These high ceilings? The nice rooms? Well, most of the rooms.
Well, sorry about that.
For 14 years, man. That's how long I've worked here. I've kept this place up through hail and through sleet. Fuck me, if some doom ghost...
He steadies his voice.
He's done a fine job too. Though he's spoken of the place dismissively before, the hostel is actually very important to him.
You really care about the Whirling, huh?
Yeah. It's slowly growing on me again. It's beautiful in its own way. Especially for this neighborhood. I've been trying to keep it that way.
Sorry.
Even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial area.
Ah, so you finally admit it.
Yes, your police skills have delivered. I'm sure you'll get a commendation, maybe even a promotion.
Hey, who owns this place?
Some real estate management company. They never come around here, just collect money from afar. Honestly, I think some money laundering might be involved.
And who named it Rolling Rags?
Well, it sure as hell wasn't the real estate company.
It was you?
You look surprised. What? It's a great name, I know. Cafeteria managers come up with great names too. It's from a song.
A song?
Hail, Holy Queen, by the Ateneers. Hail, Holy Queen of the Sea. You're whirling in rags, you're vast and you're sad.
I thought he was going to say you're vast and you're free. But nope, you're vast and you're sad.
Good pick.
The Latin and nuts. What about those other cafeterias you manage?
What about them? One is a basement dive frequented by chain-smoking communists. I can't tell you how sick I am of Kraz Mazov and Ignis Nielsen and all those old ghosts.
He's hesitating, not sure if he should share this information with you. Encourage him.
And the others?
The other is a kebab cart. It's very successful in its way, but it's nothing like the whirling.
Well, too bad it's all doomed then.
Whatever. Was there anything else? Because I need to think about how I'm going to get those pinballs in here. Yes. Got the 20 real. Good. You got the room for the night, but...
Take it easy on him. Deep.
Okay. Do I need to talk to any of you clowns? I don't think so. I actually do need to go back and talk to... I do need to go back and talk to the guys up top, the union people. Crap. I'll never get to the place.
Looking for something on?
Bye. What's happening here? Well, the strike, I guess, but... Yellow roses in the window. Those aren't the flowers that were left clashy. Seriously? There's more?
Uh-huh.
The tear machine stand. Your bottles clunk into the machine.
Nice. $2.80. Okay, let's go. Let's go talk to him. Oh yeah, I could talk to him too.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
We were kind of warned to not provoke them too much. But what the hell, right? I just saved. Are you a mercenary hired by I kind of want to see what happens either way. Are you a mercenary hired by Wild Pines?
Hell no. I'm just an honest scab. I won't have talk like that around here. You understand?
Is there a tribunal being convened by any chance?
Fucking bug.
He breathes out slowly, his giant chest deflating, his mouth slightly open.
I'm going to interpret that as a yes. There's a tribunal, and it won't be long until it's ready.
How about you fuck off now, huh?
Okay, of course.
The lieutenant says his voice is soothing calm. He looks at you.
There could be weapons aiming at us right now. Somewhere above, in the buildings. The other merc. Don't push this, he's thinking. The man's breathing steadies, but his eyes are still narrow. Slowly, he's trying to get...
That might have had consequences, but who knows. Just rattle him a bit.
What are wondering, man?
Let's go all the way up here. Oh, we also have to go argue with the... No, not here. This way. Get off my way, Kim. Can you stop holding the torch? You don't need the torch. Actually, just hold the torch. It's fine. We are never gonna get to the other side of the river. Okay, do I have a thing that... I don't remember if I need to wear something to... Oh, I need to do this. But all rate checks will fail, right? Hopefully we don't really... Hopefully we have none of those in the next 4 hours.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
I got a bonus from the dice set. I mean, it's very curious. I thought maybe we could reroll this because being in the world for 2 days had become being in the world for 3 days, but that's not true. Instead, we got bonuses from Picara's World and Sirens. Interesting. Rhetoric, right? So this one, no, that penalizes rhetoric. So no, we don't have anything that adds rhetoric. We're not subtracting that.
You're back before the cargo container.
I need a...
Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to add.
Not today.
As it's always been.
Don't worry, we'll find more checks. Where am I going? Going up here. Hey.
Oh, hey, mister. No trouble at all, mister. No.
Bye. Oh, what's her face is not here.
Mr. Dubois, I hear the meeting with Titus was a glowing success. That's such a relief. Titus can be a handful sometimes. Now, what can Everard Clare do for you today? Yes, yes. What's that, Harry? You're getting a little pale. Let's hear it, Harry. Of course, Harry.
So nothing actually new. What a waste of time. You know what? I can't even leave this office. I'm just gonna load this. There, now I'm outside the office. Okay. The office is annoying to navigate around. Let's run back all the way. Not that way. Okay, now we might be out of things to do. I'm sure we have other things to do that I've forgotten about. Don't you know something about Ruby?
Still here. Stuck.
Nope, still nothing. There's always the body. Haha, you're a funny one. There's always Kuno though. And possibly Joyce. But no, let's cross the... Let's finally cross the thing first. Not that way. Actually, no, it is that way.
A rusting control. You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. Then, the water lock starts moving.
Oh, one thing I never did do is, but I don't think I can do now, is reconstruct the scene at Class J.
Alright, we can go to the coast now. Expect rugged terrain and drunks. And if you wanted to forge that document for Everard, now you can.
I might, but let's talk to the people first. We're in new territory. The radio relay hums with electricity. Traffic beyond the gate. More abandoned motor lorries. The sign says no entry. Someone scribbled an inverted star on it. That thing requires +1 empathy. Gemrock Biker Cup Sunnies. Breaker box to power the radio pylon above you. Maybe there's something inside. Oh, there's coins here too. Thanks for the free cash. Now I can afford the dice. Someone has broken down the fence and the barbed wire. So the map has changed, eh? No, not really. I mean, the map, we're paying attention to this part of the map now. Fisherman Shacks, the church that we could see from here. God knows what else. Is this place a dead end or the way onwards? The swing's missing. No one's been here for a long time. All the cash. Glory, says the graffito, to the ghosts of us. Sure. Someone has left their music collection beneath the tarpaulin. Smallest church in St. Sam's. Isn't that... Yeah, we could actually play this, but let's not waste our time currently. Oh.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere. Yet someone used to live here, laugh here. Thought it was a good idea to build a swing even.
What happened here?
In this yard?
The lieutenant looks at the small building. A flock of grey swallows takes off in the distance.
Someone thought they could have a summer house in a block obscure, for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago.
Wait, what's a block obscure?
A black block. A part of the city left unrenovated after the war. Or one that has fallen to gang violence. Or has become inhospitable in some other way.
On aerial photos, block obscures look like dark squares, hence their name.
So this part of the coast is a block obscure?
Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drunks. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house.
At least they left some old music behind. Tap on the tape you picked up.
Yes, and you picked it up as part of the Jamrock Shuffle.
He gives you a weary smile.
It's not meant as nagging, just an observation.
We should move. I don't think our suspect is in this particular yard. No place to hide. And besides, it's too close to Martinez.
Another one. Birds in the birch tree. Barely audible coos come from above. No colder mama kuai or whatever invisible bird thing is over there. A creaking ahead, a broken axle grinding. Oh, the car. Maybe my car? Take out. Banged up fuel container. Canister. A bottle drain of all this booze is frozen to the ice. Money. More money. The ice just off the coast crackles, shifting.
A banged-up motor carriage lies half submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible. It must be cold and lonely down there, in the icy water. The seawater has already started to corrode the metalworks.
So this is where all the tracks were leading to.
It appears to be so.
The lieutenant has a peculiar look in his eyes. Oh no, as he inspects the wreckage. Let's investigate.
I agree. We should definitely investigate.
You get a sudden sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water.
It's not me, right? It's not my car, right?
Why the doom and gloom? It's just a sunken motor carriage. Some motor carriages are bound to end up in the sea.
How long has it been here?
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet.
Oh no.
My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
Run your hand over the coal metal.
The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists. A single day in the salty seawater would ruin most vehicles, but this one looks worn even in places the salt water hasn't touched it.
What is the make of this MC? Can I see a logo?
The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
Nice, a monkfish. Well. Looks like Jacob Earl's journey came to an abrupt end here.
Your mocking tone finds no response, but the motion of the waves.
Yes, crazy recklessness.
Yes. Crazy recklessness. I'd say it has been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
What should we do?
Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
Great idea. Then we can get the things inside. The joyrider must have left something good inside. Guns, papers, maybe a cool jacket. A joyrider jacket.
Maybe my badge.
A joyrider jacket. You feel a strange connection to this joyrider. Maybe he's from some kind of joyriders district and likes blue and white racing livery, like a cop would.
How long will it take for the low tide to come in?
I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
Oh, I don't have a choice. Sit on the swing, what swing, and wait for the tide to recede.
As you sit down in the old rusty playground, the world around you becomes very silent. The hinges creak under your weight, dangerously so. Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
Hold on, it looks very blue. Point to the sunken vehicle.
Yes, it does.
What's your favorite blue thing?
Let me think about it.
I will 100% fill this.
Spit flies from your mouth to your moustache, your chest, the ground before
6-6.
No sound though.
Double 6 and it fell. I don't know if that's always like that. Like, do you always roll a double 6 and fail when you have this trait active? Or is that did I literally waste a double 6 there? I think that's like my 6 double 6, huh? Whether that was forced or not.
Raining heavily here, Chief. Mind keeping it down a bit?
Shut up, Necktie.
The lieutenant must think it's rather funny. He smiles and quickly turns away.
Haha, very funny, so I can whistle.
Just keep at it. It will come to you.
With his lips puckered, the lieutenant lets out a beautiful melodic trill that puts
Dare
even
to fail.
the insulindic
Dare to fail.
thrush to shame. You hear the sound echo on the large body of water. Clouds race across the spring sky, and suddenly you just feel better about everything.
And suddenly King Kitsuraku's whistle summons the colder Mamadakwa.
The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed. Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
So was your dad also, you know. The tide sure is taking its sweet time. Would you rather sit in an anthill for an hour or stand in a river of leeches?
I'm pretty sure I told you already, didn't I? My dad and mom are both half Serlite.
I don't know who my mom or my dad was.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing
Oh,
set
this is a
keeps
good
climbing.
scene.
You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
If you have to side with, wow, all I'm saying is that I'm surprised people's skin color varies so drastically. If you have to side with either the strikers or the shipping company, who would you choose? Do you think I'll ever find my gun? I'll actually go with this, since this looks like it's continuing a conversation. But then again, do I really want to talk about this kind of stuff? Or would I talk about this kind of stuff for half an hour? Meh, why not? Let's go this.
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hard place.
I guess it's just a way of saying you'd side with the company.
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Can you make out the mark now?
Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived. I find it odd that you haven't. It's a Coupri, Model 40.
His eyes, don't you?
Yes. Why haven't you?
It is a simple and rugged machine, favored by working men, government offices, firefighters, animal control people, you know, those kinds of people.
Squint your eyes and say, is that a number on the side?
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
It's as if he knows what it stands for, but wants you to say it. It's pedagogical. Does he know something about that speed racer?
So let's not pick number 5. So number 1 doesn't make sense, right? Because you would have to change the number every time you went up or lost rank. This street racer is quite the same thing, right? That doesn't make sense. That must be Tommy 41, the morning host of FM 41. Looks like the factory made a mistake and accidentally called this one Coupri 41. Stupid factory. I hate guessing. District something, a precinct, something municipal. Rub your temples, you're getting a horrible headache. This must be Tommy 41, the morning host of FM 41. Well... let's pick the silly answer.
Right. Or 41 is the number of a police precinct? Your precinct.
Oh no.
A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you.
Thanks, Inland Empire.
No. Just nope. Say no to this, Harry.
No.
Yes, your car is in the sea. Face it, so we can start dealing with this.
No, I mean seriously, just a coincidence.
The lieutenant just shakes his head.
No, it's a street racer.
There were never any street racers. It was always you. You drove your car in the sea.
Oh my god, it's mine. I drove my car into the sea. Proceed.
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you started in front of the whirling, jumped over the canal, and then drove your vehicle in the sea right here.
They're not gonna take me back after this, are they?
People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
How do we get it out?
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
So it's just gonna be there like that?
I'm afraid it will have to be there like that for many years. Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off.
I can still fix it.
That is very unlikely. All the electrics are toast. That goes for the electromagnetic steering and brake systems as well. You'd be lucky to find one undamaged component in there. In a few months, there will be nothing but rust left of this vehicle. It'll be cheaper to buy a new one. Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000 real. But in the long run, it still makes more sense to buy a new machine than try to refurbish this.
I couldn't even pay a hostel bill.
Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only has 4 other vehicles in addition to my kinema.
This was 20% of the station's vehicular budget.
Maybe I was in pursuit of someone.
Of whom? I don't think so. If anything, you were probably drunk.
I want it to be Jacob Earl, not me.
Well, it isn't. It's you. I'm very sorry.
The badge, the gun, and now this.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything. There is also a 4th thing you've lost.
4th thing?
More precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage combined. Lost forever into the deepest of seas.
What is Inland Empire talking about here? Is Inland Empire talking about like love? Like my relationship? My Taigi? You think it could be Taigi? Taigi, I should put a tracker on you somehow. Well, at least I can see what's in there now.
Yes. Let's go take a look.
Find the traffic hooligan. On the plus side, I got to advance 2 of these things pretty far, right? But no, I have no idea what Inland Empire might be referring to. Okay, what should I put this into? Let's wait. Let's see what checks we run into on this side of the waterlock. Badge. Come on, give me my badge. There we go. That's my badge and my uniform. Plus 1 Esprit de Corps. Plus 1 Visual Calculus. Nice. Something with XY. Yeah. Right. The love, in other words. Nah, this one is still better. Nah, let's put this one on. Ooh, look at me. I'm looking good now. Thick blue piece of acrylic covering a thin leaf of paper with the officer's name, that's me, and rank on it. Next to the writing, you see a man stare back at you. A younger version of you, already disintegrating inside but still presentable on the outside.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
I found my badge.
At least something good came out of all this.
The lieutenant glances at the badge in your hands. Study the badge.
Encased between 2 durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West. You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and in the lower right corner, your precinct.
Precinct 41?
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. 41. Like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor. A lot of asphalt. The 41st is...
He stops. What?
It's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is.
It's no wonder you are like you are, he thinks. But then again, it's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiaeva. Roberts, Feuerbach, Dimitri. Suddenly, names from your decomptage flash in your forebrain. And you? Is it an honor to work with you? Don't ask him. Ask yourself.
Wow, what a line.
The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it. The man keeps winking at you with his green-grey eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that. But the badge is new. You used an old photo for a new badge. Good choice. A newer photo would look different.
How old?
8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
And he's winking. Why?
What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you now. The badge in your hand shines as you
Named
rotate
Harrier
it,
Dubois.
catching...
Harrier? That's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Evrard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harry Dubois didn't.
Strange, he doesn't say Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Not strange at all. Your name is Harrier Dubois, like it
Well,
says
what
on
kind
your
of
police
name
badge.
is Harrier?
It's a wartime name. Revolutionary. The kind mothers give their sons during troubled times. Like Undying or Boxer or Ironhide.
Harrier Dubois it is then. Although this will be an interesting option as well. That's okay. Let's accept it.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Harrier Dubois.
He's not going to call you Harrier. He'll keep calling you officer when he's angry with you, and detective when he's not. The badge in your hands
Rank
shines as you rotate it.
LTN2JFR?
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
What's a Lieutenant W. Freighter?
The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am a lieutenant.
And W. Freighter?
The title of Freighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, captain. You have declined twice, thus you're W. Freighter.
Decline?
There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's décomptage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors, out of respect. And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank, in your case, lieutenant.
Heavy-duty case-solving machine.
What's a decomptage?
Décomptage is the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol citizens' militia. It means counting down to twos.
The countdown is modeled after the dual leadership system employed by the left during the revolution, which in turn was developed by last-century experimental psychologists in the University of Königstein.
The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kings.
What kings?
Kings like satellite officers and the additional freighter rank I already explained.
The long and short of it is, you're his superior.
Wait, satellite officers?
You are given the title of satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted through the ranks and you rise with him. You don't seem to be a satellite.
So you've been putting up with all my bullshit because I'm your superior?
No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you are doing good police work. It matters more than driving your motor carriage into the sea. And now we've even found your badge.
Just don't ask about the cops.
He trusts you, for now. Try not to spoil it.
I thought my rank was drunk.
Yes, apparently you've had a rather successful career in the past, and this leads me to believe maybe your current situation is only temporary.
Thanks, that gives me hope.
Good.
Such a small yet precious thing. Expensive paper caught
Serial,
between
whatever
thick
this
plastic.
is.
That's just the serial number. Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41, with some numbers thrown in there for good measure.
Date of issue? 7th of November 15.
4 months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter. A new badge usually comes with a new rank. You seem to have been doing well then.
You're pretty sure you weren't doing well. But better? Probably yes. A lot can happen in 4 months. Especially in winter.
Oh yes,
The winters are never easy on you. Of that you are sure.
I feel that.
I remember that time.
Shut up, necktie.
That was a good time. We had a good work-drink balance going. What happened, man? Pump it up!
Put the badge away. Okay. Oh, I forget that I can scroll out so far. I've just been scrolled in so much. Footprints in the snow, they lead away from the accident. Not me. There's a boat tucked away under the tarpaulin cover. A cold breeze is enough to make the wall planks creak and to give me 2 experience points. You see a dark red chair in the dim light of the room. You see another postcard. And a bow knot +2 drama. Through the broken glass, dusty shelves and a forgotten chair. Bottle. The underside of the boat has recently been tarred. Is there anything on this side that I missed? Seems the walker was either very confused or drunk out of his mind. Now chasing someone. I wonder how I got to the other side of the river. Sounds of life in the north. A washboard scrubs filth from fabric. Cinder blocks chart, a makeshift fire pit with magazines for lighting.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches.
You can revisit.
The bushes are too thick and thorny to pass through. Can I come down to this area at all? I don't think so. This is the place we've already robbed. This is the place we've also robbed. Yeah, this part is just a dead end. There are things here, but it is on the other side. Pants. +1 to Kingdom of Conscience. Intersolar Retract. So like, do these things stack? I now have a couple of things that... Oh wait, no, just wait. Kingdoms of Conscience. That's a different thing. I wonder what this does. Now what happens if I put these pants on? Do I just get Kingdoms of Conscience? I don't, right? I guess I don't know what it means to add a +1 to Kingdoms of Conscience. Like, this doesn't seem to do anything, but also when I wore the other thing, where's that thing again? Tried to type, I accidentally muted stream. When I wore this didn't give me an addition. This didn't give me additional gold, additional money for real for picking ultra liberal options. So it's not like +1 means that it enhances the current stat. Like, that doesn't do anything. But also this powerless pants. Affluent moneymaker man. Like, what does it mean to have a +1 here? I don't really know. Because it doesn't seem like I have a bonus here. I don't even know what it does, right? This might be something I have to look up to see what they do. You see dust-covered linens, dried tulips on a bed. White curtains have been drawn shut, no looking in. LA, Busan. Quick travel unlocked. Fisherman checks. Ooh. Wait. Interesting. Okay. A wetting stone, well worn and covered in rust. before we talk to any of these people. Let's go down here. Oh, I can't. Seems to be a quick travel in this game. Not really. I mean, yes and no. The guy, they move so slowly. Then I can see why they added quick travel. Probably because people complain.
Hi, officer.
Lillian, the net picker. A woman in a raincoat stands on a quay, considering an overturned boat. A sword in a scabbard hangs from a hip.
Anything I can help you with?
That depends. Where are we exactly?
A fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium.
Elysium. Why?
The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place.
The wind rattles her earrings. I have questions. The first is what's your name? As always, I am the lawbringer.
You've graduated to lawbringer now?
Men with authority have their quirks. Comes with never being second-guessed about anything.
She waves you up.
So what brings you here, lawbringer?
Lodger. What is this? Hey, so a little observation. It's all cool, man. Don't freak out. But every time you say I am the law, and you say it a lot, it's basically hello for you. Your jaw does this weird thing. Sort of shifts sideways, hanging off your face at a jaunty angle, while the word law sounds oddly guttural and low. It's strange. You wouldn't notice it, but after saying you're the law 80,000 times, the question does come out. Why do you have law jaw? Minus one rhetoric. Weird jaw. This is a weird one. Probably won't be internalizing that. I have questions. The first is, what's your name?
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions. And that was actually the second one.
Indeed. You're always confused as to your whereabouts.
So if I did not say this would be the first one.
Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
Nice sword. Doesn't come with a story.
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks mostly.
Huh, do you know how to use it?
Not really. I know some basic moves, and I know it sure as hell beats a knife when you're in a tough spot.
It is imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy, just for intimidation.
Why do you need intimidation tactics?
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
Why don't more women arm themselves if it's so effective?
What makes you think we haven't? The truth is that almost everyone in this life is scared and tired and stupid and too dull for that. That goes for men too. But they put on an act for us. Pretend like everything's good and living in shit doesn't bother them. Like anyone falls for that.
Behold! Point to the expression in your face.
Not bad.
Do you like it?
Sure. It looks as if you could face down any horror in the world with that same unchanging grin. It's like a shield.
It is a shield.
The traces of her laughter are still there, in her eyes, fading fast.
Can I borrow that sword?
No, I'm afraid not. Tempting to confiscate the blade I used to keep these animals in check. You would put me in an early grave.
So where are all the men now?
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Wait, why? You should take care of that.
Guess I enjoyed the way he bled.
Her expression doesn't change. It's hard to say if it's a joke.
If it is, then why the melancholy?
Where's your husband now?
Gone.
He disappeared? Sounds like a missing persons case.
It absolutely does not. We are not going to look for him.
No. There's nothing to find. He's dead. Lost to the waves.
Oh. Say no more. Wait for her to continue.
He didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. A bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later. Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, Know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
Wow, you should have thrown yourself in the waves after him. Wow. Yeah, death is nothing. I shit on that. Time really is the best cure for sorrow, isn't it? It's healthy to let go and move on. Gotta keep the wheel spinning.
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
She glances at the village where 2 little kids are playing with what looks like rocks.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another.
Shut up,
better
electrochemistry.
drunk. Ask her. Both of you could need some action.
Do it! Hit on the widow! It's the right thing to do!
Wow, that's actually a... So, Kim's presence only gives you a -1. The actual reason I would fail this is that I don't know a good spot to go. But if I did know the good spot to go, Kim's presence only gives me a -1. Wow, but see, this is a free roll, right? Because when I do find a spot, or when I do find, or when Kim is not here, I will get a free roll again. But this might make Kim think very badly of me, right? I'm looking for someone. Maybe you can help.
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
A working class. I'm looking for a suspect who might have stayed in this neighborhood.
Okay. When did this person stay here?
Very recently, over the past few days. She might have arrived on Friday.
Oh. I've been out on the sea for most of the past week. The weather's been good for fishing, so I usually start at 4 in the morning.
Really?
Yes, that's the optimal time. Got to make the most of the calm. I've been sleeping like a corpse after. The sea really takes its toll. Now I'm just waiting for the wind to settle to get out there again. Sorry I couldn't help you out. Maybe I can help you find someone else.
I'm looking for missing cryptozoologists.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
People who look for animals mainstream scientists deny exist.
Aha! Like snowmen.
Snowmen? I haven't heard about those.
2 odd guys have been wandering around here. Nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
Wait, the like?
Right. Not only snowmen, also green men, monkey men burning rhinos. You get the picture.
Where did they go?
I don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen?
A working class husband.
Yeah, I'm not really looking for that anymore. Not much into the middle class ones either. Could do with some landed gentry, but apparently they don't make those anymore.
No. The husband isn't for me. I'm looking for him for his wife.
Wish I could help you with that, but I haven't seen your working class husband. Maybe I can help you find someone else.
She seems genuinely sorry for not being able to help you.
That's it. I'm not looking for anyone else right now.
Really? Are you sure you're not also looking for Nadia Harnancourt? Or Ignis Nielsen? Or the great lost city of Ace under the waves?
I am looking for a lot of stuff, ain't I?
A lot of stuff.
I guess so. Doesn't feel like a lot to me. I could be doing more. Maybe there's someone missing from your life?
Oh.
Oh.
There's plenty missing. But that's too much for even an eager terrier like you to handle. Although you seem very thorough. Tell me, instead, is there something else I can help you with?
Missing persons cases just really get to you. It's hard watching people worry about their loved ones. The little nervous movements, the dark rings around their eyes from sleepless nights. And even if there are no loved ones waiting, you like to have all your ducks in a row. And it really bothers you when whole entire people aren't accounted for. I should slut this. It's funny. Is that your boat?
Sure is. The Sun, I call her. Coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Give me a 6 for this.
Oh yes, she does. You need to get your drink on. There is no other way for human beings to procreate. Not after 6,000 years of yeast cultivation-based mating rituals.
Alcohol, since the dawn of mankind, Al Ghul has watched over the reprocreation of our species. Leave with me, let's celebrate the girl.
Now, there's a whole shipment of big words. May mankind be plentiful, I guess.
Rejected.
Can I get back to my nets now?
She doesn't even understand you asked her out. Perhaps you're too sober to pull it off right now. Try again later.
What do you do around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
Is that enough to make a living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
Keep it professional, man. Don't make it sound like you're hitting on her. This is what is called a conversation. You don't have to be guarded right now.
Interesting. What have you found?
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once. Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
All right. Major choice moment. You only get to ask one thing. It would be weird to say them all. Choose wisely.
This place looks bad. Why don't you leave? I mean, the obvious answer is number 1, right? Sea glass, yeah. From the Ruri anime. A mine? The RCM could use a mine. Where is it? Drugs. I need info on this. Major narc. This place looks bad. Why don't you leave? See, number 1 is the most common answer, but 2 and 3 don't interest me at all. I don't think it'll interest him at all. And the rest are too boring. So I'm still going to go with this. I need to know about those human bodies.
Well, you're barking under the wrong tree then, officer. I have no interest in floaters. Seen enough of them in my life already. Very unattractive bunch.
Maybe she should pick 4.
Yeah, maybe stay clear of the things reminded her of the floater she used to be married to.
True.
Just saying.
I feel like I'm not going to say this, and I'm not going to say this.
Oh?
And this just loops around.
Really? A lot of stuff. Intense. You're like some kind of dark terrier with your endless...
Bye! Okay. And tomorrow we will reconvene from here. And hit these and then go south and talk to whoever's there. And whoever's here. Thank you very much for coming and watching as always. I appreciate you. Appreciate y'all, whoever's looking. Ask Miri or Flo if you're still around. I think they're both asleep now. Have a wonderful evening. And see you tomorrow. Stay warm. Bye bye.